Hi, this is Ryan Crandall. Welcome back to another class of balance and mobility for seniors by 3D Yoga. Let's go ahead and get started. Excuse me for the hoodie. It's snowing outside and it's a little bit chilly in here. There's no heat. So let's go ahead and get started by just shifting and shaking out the arms and the legs and begin to connect your brain into your body, if you will. Of course, your brain's always connected, but sometimes it's good to just focus on how the movements feel. And we're just going to stand with the knees locked straight, stand nice and tall, and then allow the body to kind of bounce a little bit. So lock everything and allow the body to sink and bounce. Let's do it again. Lock it straight, allow it to bounce. And then we're just going to shift from one foot to the other, and your focus is not on me. Your focus is on how your feet feel interacting with the ground as the weight shifts from one foot to the other. Just feel the differences in pressure from one foot to the other. Nice deep breathing with an extended exhale. So longer exhale than inhales, if you will. If you're advanced, feel free to close the eyes and continue this motion. I'll close my eyes. If you're not steady enough for that, don't do that. And then come back to center, open the eyes, and let's shift forward and backward. And the motion is occurring through the feet. This is ankle strategy, so it's not this. The hips and shoulders and the head are traveling as if they're locked in a rigid cast, if you will. Knees are slightly bent. You're focusing on the feet. And the pressure changes from your heel to the arch to the forefoot and back again. Feel free to close the eyes if you like. And over time, explore the edges of where your balance is. So try to make it a little bit harder. And see where your limits are, and then try to push them slowly over time. Now, let's open the eyes. Let's go in a circle. So remember, you can close or open your eyes at any time. So don't make it sound like I'm telling you have to close your eyes, because I'm not. You find what works best for you. I'm speaking to a global audience now. And what works for you may not work for him or her or me. So I'm going to close my eyes. Feel free to do so. And you can feel the edges of the feet now as you go into a circle. And then go in the other direction. Slow it down, calm it down. Close the eyes if you want. Love how this feels. Calms me down. Feels great. Open the eyes, come back to center, and let's just turn the hips and turn the shoulders and let the arms kind of just go for a ride here. And I want you to feel the feet now. And as you're doing this motion, feel one foot will supinate more and one foot will pronate. When you switch to the other side, the opposite happens. Pronation is not a bad word. It's something that your foot is designed to do. So don't let anyone tell you that your feet pronate, because they're supposed to pronate. Now, a little bit different, a little more complex. We're going to do that same rotation, but we're going to let one foot clear the ground. So we're going to pivot, pivot, and pivot. So one foot lifts, and then it turns 90 degrees. It's following the pelvis. Add the arms, a little rotation if you like. So we're creating a little internal rotation of that hip, so be mindful of that if you had any hip surgery. And a little golfer sway. As you do that same motion, real easy, doesn't have to go crazy, but you can if you like. Good, and then come back to center. Let's go ahead and put the right foot in front, and we're going to do the same type of weight shifting, backward and forward. Hips traveling with the shoulders. Eyes open or closed. Feel the back foot as you shift back. Feel the front foot as you shift forward. Slow it down now. Most people go way too fast and they don't really even get into the processing of what's happening. Process it, feel it, sense it. Now, side to side. Feel free to play with how wide your feet are in the y-axis. So this direction, not this direction, okay? The Gray Institute does a great way of nomenclaturing or describing exact foot positions. It's really brilliant, to be honest. I won't bore you now with it. I could do a video on it. If you're interested, let me know. Good. Let's go ahead and switch feet. Same thing. Left foot in front, about shoulder width, and we're going to shift forward and back. Feel. Side to side. For some reason this one's really making me relaxed. And I extended that a little longer than I liked, but I'm okay with that. Feel, sense, participate. You can improve if you participate. I can only do so much. Work it. All right, y'all. A little more challenging. We're bringing the right foot back in front. We're going into a very narrow stance. And if you can get into a complete heel toe, there's a few inches between my heel and toe, but I'm on the same line. And we're just going to shift forward and backward here. Eyes open to start. And if you want to close the eyes, you can. That's really challenging, though. So if you're already at that point, you may, not that these videos are going to hurt you by any means, but certainly try the balance videos that are on this page. And start to really put more weight on each leg to the point where you can lift one and then lift the other, but go slow at it. Real slow. I'm going to slow it down even more. All right. Keep going. And I'm barely moving now. I'm doing that on purpose. Good, let's switch feet. All right. So left foot in front, narrow stance, if you can. Now, if you need to go a little wider, do so. So don't just say, I can't do it. Find what works. Don't be so negative. I say that to patients a lot. You can do something. Something is better than nothing. You sound like a teacher, a school teacher. How mean. So shifting forward and back. Feel the foot and gradually begin to lift a little more of the back leg and then the front leg. And then start to slow it down. Really slow it down. Painstakingly slow. I'm slowing it down even more now. Good. Come back to center. Feet in a comfortable position. Take the hands behind the back and look up and down. Just get that neck moving. A little neck mobilization here, and then turn the head right and left. And circle it. Nice, gentle spiral. And reverse. Nice, gentle spiral. And ear to shoulder, cheekbone to sky. And take the arms and turn them in as far as you can go. And turn them out as far as you can go. As you turn them in, the body rounds in a little bit. And as you turn them out, the body rounds out. A couple more. Good to feel the opposites here. Now shift the hips as if you're knocking somebody away from you. So as your hip goes left, your shoulders go right, and as your hips go right, your shoulders go left. It's opposite. So it's different from that sway we taught you. Now go in a circle, and think of getting that stomach to lengthen, the belly muscles to stretch a little bit, and then reverse direction. Almost done, guys and gals. And let's go down to the thighs. Bend the knees. Charleston. Knees together, knees apart. Let's do a few. And then go in a circle. And then switch that circle. And then stand up nice and tall. Get the hips into the shoulders. And then hinging forward, forward fold. Stomach pulling towards the thighs, and as you come up, the hips come underneath, standing tall. From the side view, exhale down, inhale up. Feel free to extend the arms up to the sky if you want. And one more. And up. Thank you very much. This is Ryan Crandall of 3D Yoga. Please share the channel, share the videos. I'm here to help the world move better, move more, and with less falls. Thank you so much.